These refugees are actually part of our own groups, because the African population of 1.5 billion people is divided among just 4 groups. So first of all, these people are either similar or linked. So when they run away, for us, we don't see any big problem other than the logistics and the feeding them and all that. This is what really, but when they come, we give them security. Then we also don't insist on putting them in refugee ghettos. If they can move out and do business, have skills, and they percolate into the wider society. So if you go in the town here, in the city, it's full of people from Somalia, from Ethiopia, from Eritrea, from Congo. So this is part of our ideology.
I know very well your views and your very strong sense of solidarity towards refugees that has allowed Uganda, or has led Uganda towards having one of the most progressive policies in Africa and in the world. When I asked one of the women how did she feel when she crossed into Uganda, and she said that when she saw the Ugandan security forces, army, police, she felt that finally she was safe. So really, my strongest message to you, Mr. President, is thank you. And through you, thanks to the people of Uganda. In a world which has become so hostile to people on the move, to people fleeing, closing borders, pushing people back, I think Uganda remains a very shining example. Not only that, not only by keeping the borders, allowing people who are fleeing to cross, but also by having a very progressive policy, giving people a piece of land, allowing them to go to school, to attend health centers, and so forth.
The issue of refugees in our area here is a matter of principle. The chaos in the world is caused by mistakes by political actors. They make mistakes in philosophy. You find they follow defective philosophy. Then they make ideological mistakes, and then they make strategic mistakes. 3 areas, 3 dimensions. Now, the good chance we have here is that our movement started as a student movement in the 1960s. Uganda was like those countries you are talking about. It was like Congo, it was a failed state. Under Idi Amin and those groups, it had totally collapsed. At one time, Uganda was the 4th biggest exporter of refugees in the world. However, our movement, political movement, which started as a student movement in the 1960s, and then it became a political military movement. We had time to analyze all this, to make an analysis. And that's how we were able to see where these mistakes were. And we were able to reverse the situation in Uganda, both politically, build a capable state, a state with the pillars necessary for state, the armed forces, the police, the judiciary, the civil service, but also reorient our politics from